First reading, a reading from the prophet Isaiah chapter 38, verses 1 to 6, 21 to 22, and 7 to 8. About then, Hezekiah fell ill and was at the point of death. The prophet Isaiah son of Amos, came and said to him, Yahweh says this, and put your affairs in order, for you are going to die, you will not live. Hezekiah turned his face to the wall and addresses this prayer to Yahweh. Ha, Yahweh, remember, I beg you, that I have behaved faithfully and with sincerity of heart in your presence. And then what you regard as right. And Hezekiah shed many tears. Then the word of Yahweh came to Isaiah, Go and say to Hezekiah, Yahweh, the God of your ascended David, says this, I have heard your prayer and seen your tears. I shall cure you in 3 days' time. You will go up to the temple of Yahweh. I shall add 15 years to your life. I shall save you and this city from the king of Assyria clutches and defend this city for my sake and my servant David's sake. Here Isaiah replied in the sign from Yahweh that he will do what he has said. Look, I shall make the shadow cast by the declining sun on the steps of Ahaz roof room go back 10 steps, and the sun went back the 10 steps by which it has declined. Bring a fig poultice, Isaiah said, apply it to the ulcer, and he will recover. Hezekiah said, What is the sign to tell me that I shall be going up to the temple of Yahweh? This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 12, verses 1 to 8. At that time, Jesus went through the cornfields one Sabbath day. His disciples were hungry and began to pick ears of corn and eat them. The Pharisees noticed it and said to him, Look, your disciples are doing something that is forbidden on the Sabbath. But he said to them, Have you not read what David did when he and his followers were hungry? How he went into the house of God and they ate the loaves of the offering, although neither he nor his followers were permitted to eat them, but only the priests. Or again, have you not read in the law that on the Sabbath day the temple priests break the Sabbath without committing any fault? Now, here, I tell you, is something greater than the temple. And if you had understood the meaning of the words, mercy is what pleases me, not sacrifice, you would not have condemned the blameless. For the Son of Man is master of the Sabbath.